Hello students, welcome to Griffith's CSEC Social Studies class. Today we will be looking at the CSEC Social Studies Paper 2, January 2020 question on regional integration. If you have not subscribed to my channel, remember to subscribe, like and share these videos. Turn on that notification bell that whenever a new video is posted, you will be notified immediately. And this is almost every day. We know that regional integration is a challenging topic for students sitting their social studies examination. However, with practice, more practice of past papers and practicing past papers, we will be able to master this essay on regional integration. And remember that on the CSEC examination paper, the regional integration essay carries a value or a total of 20 marks. So, and it's a compulsory question, so it is important that you practice and practice and practice some more, and also stay tuned to Griffith's CSEC Social Studies class. Let us begin our essay. It reads, Natural disasters, a major challenge to development in the Caribbean. Write an essay on the topic above in which you define the term natural disaster and name two different types of natural hazards that can affect the region. Explain two ways in which natural disasters affect the economies of Caribbean countries. Suggest three ways in which Caribbean countries may work together to cope with and recover quickly from disasters. Outline one reason why each way is likely to be successful. Before we begin our essay, I must commend CSEC on the structure of the questions. I like the way how they break them down in parts. They are reader friendly, they are easy, and students will want to work for the 20 full marks on this regional integration essay. So we must commend CSEC. So the first question is, define the term natural disaster. So I want you to take out your book, take out your pen, take out your pencil, and write a definition for natural disaster. What is natural disaster? Remember to start your answers in complete sentences. All right, begin. What is natural disaster? Yes, Jesus. Okay. Don't give me your answers yet. Before you give me your answers, I want you also to write two different types of natural hazards that can affect the region. Two different types of natural hazards that can affect the region. Okay, I guess you must be finished now. So let us hear those answers. What is a natural disaster? Very good, I like that definition. Can I get another definition of what is a natural disaster? Very good job. All right. Give me the two different types of natural hazards that can affect the region. Yes, you are correct. Yes, you are correct also. All right, very good. So we are on the right path. Let us go down to my answer and see what I have written. This is my first paragraph. Natural disaster is a major adverse event resulting from natural processes of the earth, and two types of natural hazards are earthquakes and volcano eruptions. So we are all correct. If you notice, this is my first paragraph. So my first question, I wrote it down in the form of a paragraph. I will not write anything else here. All right, so let us look at the other question. Explain two ways in which natural disasters affect the economies of Caribbean countries. Let me read that again. Explain two ways in which natural disasters affect the economies of Caribbean countries. All right, I'm going to give you 2 seconds to think about this. Can you identify 2 ways in which natural disasters affect the economies of Caribbean countries? Or you can just write them down in your books. Okay, I am going to share my answer first, and then you're going to give me your 2 ways. 2 ways natural disasters affect the economies of Caribbean countries are 1. Loss of infrastructures and machinery such as factories, right? So whenever there's a natural disaster, and it depends on how adverse the effect of the natural disaster is, we can have loss of infrastructures and equipment, right? And we know that if the infrastructure is destroyed, if the equipment are destroyed, then this will result in loss of employment. There's no building, there's no operation going on, right? So persons will lose their job. Also, this can cause loss of production and capital, especially in the agricultural sector, where food will become scarce and the prices will be high. Way 2. It can affect the human resource of the country because lives could be lost, and without humans and their skills, the economy will be stagnant for a while. So if there's no human resource, there can be no production. And before I move on to the next question, can you tell me what is human resource? Do you remember what the term human resource mean? Yes, very good. You are correct. Human resource are the skills, the talents, and the abilities of human beings. I like that. All right, let me hear your 2 reasons now how natural disasters affect the economies of Caribbean countries. Okay, very good. Very good. You'll do very well in your exam. I like those 2 ways. Keep it up. The next question is, let me go back up to my questions. Suggest 3 ways in which Caribbean countries may work together to cope with and recover quickly from disasters. Outline 1 reason why each way is likely to be successful. All right, let us go down back to my essay. So this is my 3rd paragraph. 3 ways in which Caribbean countries may work together to cope with and recover quickly from a natural disaster are collaborating to develop a disaster response team that will be available for rapid response missions. This will work because the team, right, will be consisted of persons from the different Caribbean countries. There could also be a headquarters where members of the team will be stationed. This response team could be coordinated by CARICOM. The team will be trained and equipped with the resources that will be needed for disaster preparedness and recovery. The team will also be one of the first set of frontline workers in a Caribbean country that has been adversely affected by natural disaster. Way 2, sending goods and supplies to other countries affected by a natural disaster. This will work because during and after a natural disaster, there are usually a lot of damages to infrastructure, food supply, electricity, water, etc., right? So countries cooperating in the region to ask their citizens to donate essentials like clothing, water, food, etc., can be sent to affected countries. Way 3, heads of governments could develop a regional fund, something like a saving or a partner. This will be successful, right, because countries will be asked to donate a set amount of money into the fund. So whenever a country within the region is adversely affected by a natural disaster, they can pull from the savings to assist them. A lot of Caribbean countries, right, are situated within a disaster zone. And most of these countries are prone to natural disasters. So, heads of government developing this regional fund, this will definitely work. All right, I am not going to give you another reason. I am going to give you an assignment. I want you to suggest, come up with one way, right, in which Caribbean countries may work together to cope with and recover quickly from disasters. Right? After that, you're going to write one reason why you believe that the way that you have suggested will be successful. Remember, we have to practice, and more practice on writing regional integration essays. All right? Post your answers in the comment section. We will have a discussion there. If you have any question, you can also post them in the comment section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe my video, and I will see you in another class.